leave him responsible for another. Watch Days of Our Lives weeknights at 6 and 11 on SoapNet.
Dee, what kind of crazy ideas have you got about us?
It's not crazy. I love you. I want to be with you. You're right for me, Patty.
Hey, no, honey.
I guess then I'll have to settle for another man. And I guess it's going to be Roger.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now, you really have some notion in your head that you're faced with a choice between Roger and me?
Mm-hmm.
You're dreaming.
No, I'm not dreaming. I'm trying to be perfectly honest with you, and I'm sorry I'm making you nervous.
No, I'm not nervous. I'm just amazed. I had no idea you were thinking that.
Look, the night I ran out of here and I went over to Roger's and you followed me. And it was pouring rain. And I hugged you, remember? And I told you that I love you.
Well, you were panic-stricken that night. You were feeling alone and friendless, and I knew you didn't want me to take you literally.
Look, I love you. Why is that so scary to you, huh?
I love you, too. We're friends and we're relatives and we care a lot about each other, but the fact remains, you're my brother's wife.
Frank is divorcing me, Patty.
What does that mean in our family? You think that makes any difference as to how they feel? Before, during, and after the divorce, you're married to Frank.
You said you still think about us in bed. You said that, didn't you, Patty?
What I said was that you make it hard for me not to. Dee, we can't just pick this thing up where we left off in high school. Oh, well, that was 1,000,000 years ago. You may have worked it all out in your head in some fantasy world, but that has nothing to do with the real world. You and me, at this point, it's impossible.
Yeah, it's only impossible because, you just don't want it at all. But, Patty, who is left for me, huh?
Come here. Now, look. Look. Until your life settles down, the best thing you can do about a man is nothing.
That's good advice. And I really wish I could take it. I can't be alone, and I need somebody desperately.
Honey, what you need is time. Look, I gotta go downstairs. Dal wants to see me about
something.
something.
I didn't mean to upset you.
I'm not upset.
At least I have you for a friend. And maybe someday you and Roger can be friends, too, because that would mean a lot to me.
Dee, you're not gonna be with Roger.
Do you want me to lie to you, or what? I told you I need somebody, so I gotta be with Roger. So I either do it out in the open, and if I make you mad, then I'm gonna have to sneak behind your back.
Where Roger's concerned, you don't have to do anything except stay away from him.
So you're saying I shouldn't have anybody? Oh, that's fine. You know, that's really great. You know, I thought the one person I could say the truth to was you. Patty, I thought I could tell you the truth.
Delia.
True feelings.
I just want you to know I'm attracted to you.
Affect their friendship. And
you slept with Kara.
I didn't. How will her guilty secret
I did something really bad.
affect their marriage? Watch All My Children weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
No one understands motherhood better than the women of The View.
Being a mother requires a sense of humor.
Have you ever debated a 2-year-old?
I sometimes feel like the mother hen on the show.
It's the mother of all shows.
The View, weekdays only on ABC.
How do I stay young? Every way I can. And when it comes to my skin, I've got it covered. I trust Revitalift by L'Oreal, the #1 anti-wrinkle brand worldwide. It firms, it lifts, it repairs, it refines, it works. In just 4 weeks, see dramatic results where they really count in your mirror. The Revitalift collection by L'Oreal. We're worth it.
Your hands are only as clean as the towel used to dry them. Use the hand towel analyzer at Kleenex.com and find out what could be on your cloth hand towel. Upgrade to Kleenex hand towels for a clean, fresh towel every time.
At Pedigree, everything we do is for the love of dogs. So we've added more healthy ingredients to every bag we make, like stuff for skin and coat, digestion, immunity, and oral care. Because we believe every dog deserves leading nutrition. From wet nose to wiggly butt. New Pedigree.
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld. Discover together.
That's for babies. That's for babies. That's for... Oh, I like these.
The tasty, crunchy, healthy cereal kids never outgrow. The one and only Cheerios.
Hi, Doc.
Hi, sweetheart.
Can you, talk while you're chopping?
Yeah, I'll give it a try. How was your day, sweetheart?
Well, when I manage to forget everything but Channel R, I'm okay. More often than not, I forget everything but Jack. I really need some advice.
About the money problem?
For starters, yeah. I'm almost positive there's no insurance. We have $1,600 in the bank, but I'm not even sure that'd cover the medical bills we've run up so far. And every day Jack's in the hospital, we owe a couple of hundred more. And our income's kind of pitiful right now. My salary can cover food, because we don't eat fancy, and rent, because it's really very low, but that's about it. And Jack won't be working for a long time. I want to be practical and use my head and not panic. So I've made lists, I've worked out a tight budget, but I really can't begin to figure out how we're going to pay for the care he's going to need.
Mary.
I'm scared.
Well, sure. But if you and Jack had only each other, you could stay scared. But, sweetheart, that's not true. You got us. You got your family to lean on. We're going to pay the bills in full, on time.
I don't want that.
No. Look, your mother and I have talked it over. We got a savings account and our credit's good. We can borrow. But call it a gift, sweetheart. Call it a loan. But call it a legacy, whatever you want, whatever will make it easier. But use the money. Take it, sweetheart. It's yours.
I couldn't. That's your retirement money, and I'm not going to let you touch a penny of it.
Well, if you think I'm going to stand by and let you work your fingers to the bone to pay off that debt for God knows how many years, you're mistaken.
You know, you really are the world's best father.
Well, I hope that means you're going to take my advice.
No, but I love you for it. Oh, Da, there's no way I could ever accept your life savings. Jack wouldn't hear of it either.
Well, Jack has never had a family to lean on, but you, young lady, you ought to know better. All right. We'll let the matter drop for a couple of days, but I want you to give the matter some serious thought and come back to me with a sensible answer.
I'll tell you one thing. I feel a whole lot better than I did when I came in here.
Listen, any word on how long the hospital stay is going to be? When can you get out of that place?
Oh, I don't know. Alex just says Jack will need weeks of continuous care, which I can't possibly give him while I'm working. Weeks and weeks and weeks to slip away.
Slip away?
Emotionally, I mean. Oh, he's already shutting me out. Last night he was in terrible pain, and having me there just made it worse. He asked the nurse to get rid of me.
Well, you can't take that seriously. Come on. As soon as he gets a little better, he'll be his old sweet self again. You see.
His old sweet self didn't want a wife.
Let me tell you something. Jack Finelli will never go back to being the man he was before he met you. He loves you, sweetheart. That's never gonna change.
Yeah, Doc, well. He doesn't know anything about his impotence yet. But when he does, he may just decide this marriage has to disappear.
Oh, you don't believe that for a minute.
No. I'm talking crazy, right?
Right. But under the circumstances, you're allowed. Hey, Pat, there you are.
Yeah. I'll be around a while. I'm gonna get some coffee. Come here.
Hi.
What was all that about?
Is Delia upstairs? Yeah. And it was probably all about her. But Faith came in when I did. I hope she's still out there.
Well, for Pat's sake, I do too.
Kevin, you can't have this lovely lady all to yourself.
Well, I'm willing to share her, seeing as you're the boss's son.
All right. Hello there.
Hi.
Oh, shades of the County Medical Society.
Oh, yes.
The music you made?
Yeah, well, we went to that dance the other night. Well, we had a great time, but the orchestra, well, it had a traditional point of view.
They specialized in foxtrots. Some of them bouncier than others, but most of them rather proper.
Well, you children are too young to remember it, but social dancing is supposed to be proper.
Oh. Well, you know, we may have been a little young for that group, but we did our best.
Why? Was everybody gliding around like Fred Astaire and Ginger?
Oh, not exactly.
It was more like this.
Oh,
a demonstration, huh?
Take notes.
Well, you know, that's not that bad for a couple of kids, not half bad. Let's show them how to do it, sweetheart. A few pointers, right?
Pointers.
Now, this is the classic arm position. You see, up like this.
Looks like you're trained.
That's so the lady will know which direction you're supposed to lead her.
That's it, John. Show him how it's done.
Charming gown, my dear.
Oh, thank you. Love your hair, whoever did it.
My cleaning lady. Oh, you dance divinely.
Thank you
Do
very much.
let me sit the next one out.
Already?
Well done, John. Well done. Can you imagine what a gay lady was in his younger days, huh?
Well, what can I tell you? Social dancing is like swimming. Once you learn it, you never forget.
I'll go on with you.
You look like you could use some dinner.
And some sleep. Well, I'll fix myself whatever's on the stove and have it upstairs with Mother.
Yeah, she just put little John down. She's probably resting herself.
Good. I'll find her.
Listen, why don't you think about what I said, huh?
Thank you, Doc. Good night, folks.
Good night.
Bye-bye, Mir.
You don't know how glad I was to see you when I came in here.
Oh, were you?
I'm sorry I spoiled our lunch today.
Oh, spoiled is a pretty strong word. You just got distracted.
I got furious when I saw Dee with Roger. And it was stupid. It's not going to keep her away from him. It was a lousy way to treat you. When do you think we'll get another time to ourselves?
Well, I think we're having one right now. Did you talk to Delia?
Yeah. And it was, absolutely useless. Let's just, drop the whole thing for right now. Do you mind?
Not at all. It was fun dancing just now.
Yeah, it wasn't as fun as it was at the medical society dance. You know, I put that record on because I thought it would remind me of how beautiful you were that night.
If you mean that, I like it a whole lot.
Of course I mean it. Be surprised how many times I've found myself picturing you in that dress. Yeah, I think of you down in pediatrics, and darned if you're not wearing that dress, that evening gown.
Making my rounds?
Yeah, now that you mention it.
Kids would really love that. Pat, you're very different tonight. Much more intense.
Well, I guess I am.
How come?
I'm not sure. But it feels right. I like it.
Okay. So do I guess.
It's a nice night out. You want to walk down to the river, through the park?
Sure. Sounds like a good idea. Come on, Johnny.
Go walk. Yeah, see you later.
Jack Manning will not get away with what he did to you.
This week,
My fiance is brain dead because of that little kid!
a father protects his son.
I'm going to keep Jack out of prison. You can't just let him walk!
And Rex wants justice.
I will make you pay. Deal with it!
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Can't get enough of your favorite ABC soaps? Don't leave me hanging here. Head to abc.com/daytime and check out the full episode player for current episodes of All My Children, One Life to Live, and General Hospital.
You came to the right place.
Only on abc.com/daytime.
My child is a picky eater. Eating was a fight, and we were growing apart. It got to the point that after so much insisting, I'd give him anything just so he would eat something. My son wasn't getting all the necessary nutrients, so his pediatrician recommended Pediasure.
Pediasure is a source of complete balanced nutrition to help support healthy growth and development. It's the brand most recommended by pediatricians.
Now I'm more relaxed, and I see him growing healthy.
Pediasure, complete balanced nutrition for him, peace of mind for you.
Every time I sneeze, I laugh, I jump. Water. And my sister said, have you ever heard of poise? I said, poise? What the heck is poise? She said, 1 in 3 women have this issue.
Every great woman deserves a great pad. Stay comfortably dry with Poise.
Under a waterfall, dreams do come true.
Introducing creamy caramel and fantabulous fudge. 2 new Wonka Exceptionals. This is how Wonka does chocolate.
A marriage made in heaven is hell for everyone else.
Dad's new marriage could send her back to the bottom. Stay away from my son.
Say I Do to the Young and the Restless tonight at 7 on SoapNet.
If I tell them the truth, it'll blow them apart.
This week, a paternity secret comes out.
He's your son, Lucky.
I'm gonna try to not let you down.
But when his brother can't handle the truth,
Aiden is my son!
how far will he go? Watch General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Oh, hi, Dee.
Hi, Bucky. Hi, Dr. Bowler.
Oh, Dee, how are you?
I'm not very good. Look, their pot roast is a special tonight, okay?
Hey, Johnny.
Kevin, how's it going? How's it going? Bucky, what do you drink?
You know what I've been thinking about all day? Part of that Irish breakfast tea. Maeve's got me hooked on it.
Sometimes I wonder why we keep renewing the liquor license.
Maeve will be delighted she made a convert. Seneca, how about you?
I just had some coffee while I think about dinner.
Coffee black, right?
Right.
Right, come on.
I'd order the pot roast if I was sure Dealey wouldn't throw it at me.
Yeah, she's a bit out of sorts.
Here we go.
Thank you, John.
So, any word about Jack?
Oh, Alex tells me that he's turned the corner. Heart and lungs are mending. That means that from now on, it's straight ahead.
Mary tells me the pain is bad as ever.
Well, it's mainly his back, Johnny. You know, I was over to see him this afternoon. He was having a rough time, but that's part of the healing process. Well, a bad part, but...
Yeah. Well, when you said... Seneca, when you said that he's getting a little better, what exactly do you mean? I mean, any exact time he can get out of the hospital?
Well, Johnny, I wouldn't even hazard a guess. Wouldn't be in too much of a hurry, though, if I were you. Now, it's going to be weeks before Jack can even move comfortably, let alone get along on his own.
And that means medical care for all that time.
Yeah, sure. Why, is that a problem?
Oh, yeah, it's a problem. Jack has no medical insurance. But tell me, how much per day does it cost for him to be in the hospital?
Let's see. Including everything, about $500.
A day? That's $3,500 a week, every week.
Yeah, Seneca, couldn't he be moved to a nursing home soon? I mean, that'd be much less expensive.
Well, under the circumstances, he's going to have to be. Otherwise, it wouldn't be in the thousands. It'd be in the tens of thousands. John, you sure there's no insurance?
Mary says no.
She must be terrified.
Well, if she's got the family standing behind her, I mean, we'll put our heads together and come up with a solution.
Listen, John. You may remember, Nell left me, well, a considerable sum of money. That's supposed to be used exactly for a situation like this, huh?
That's very sweet of you, Seneca, but I couldn't begin to consider that. It's a family matter, after all, huh? Listen, I recommend the pot roast.
Yeah, sounds terrific. Boy, I sure handled that one lousy.
Oh, you're just fine. He's just a very proud man, that's all.
Suppose he stays a month. That's $500 a day, 30 days. $15,000.
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet.
Has anybody ever told you about your eyes? They're amazing.
All new ABC Tuesday.
And you are?
No, I can't tell you.
You're special operations.
Combat Hospital is believable, human, and compelling.
We got a contamination in here!
We have no idea where it came from, what it is, or how to stop it from spreading.
ABC's Combat Hospital. All new Tuesday, 10/9 Central on ABC. For full episodes and all things Combat Hospital, go to abc.com.
It's the biggest splash in sun protection. New Aveeno Hydrosport Sunblock Spray. The first active naturals formulas with Lotus Complex protect as well on wet skin as they do on dry by bonding with wet skin while others run. New Hydrosport, superior protection from Aveeno.
DiGiorno comes with Toll House cookies now. How cool is that?
Bang, boom! Let's do this. We got milk. Awesome!
New DiGiorno Pizza and Nestle Toll House Cookies. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno Pizza and Cookies.
Walk into a burst of fresh fragrance when you pass by. Get motion-activated Glade Sense and Spray and release the magic.
SC Johnson, a family company.
People are talking about General Hospital's Sean Butler. Patricia Rich posted on Facebook, he is a good-looking bad boy with a good side. I'm really digging this one. Elizabeth Cross agrees. Oh yes, he is a sexy man. Suki Williams-Ellis adds, I trust my eyes when I look at him, and they like what they see. Judy McCoy says, good choice, GH. And Kathleen Hahn sums it up. So damn hot. People are talking about General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet. Who's coming and who's going? SoapNet has a status update on your favorite stars. On General Hospital, Ingo Rademacher and Vanessa Marcel Giovinazzo say so long to poor Charles. Wow. And Constance Towers is back as troublemaker Helena. It's true. On One Life to Live, Tony Award-winning actress LaShawns debuts as Yvette, while Tuck Watkins returns as David Vickers.
What do you think about that?
And on All My Children, Josh Duhamel, Eva LaRue, and Torsten Kay take one more trip to Pine Valley.
I'm here to stay.
Keep up with the latest status updates on SoapNet and abc.com.
Being a mother can be very rewarding.
Motherhood changes everything.
Just ask the women of The View.
The biggest lesson any child teaches their mother is it's not all about you.
I fully believe in mother's intuition.
I know when my baby just needs to get on my lap and he needs some mother love.
With your children, you learn diplomacy, but with adults, you have to practice it.
It's a mom's view.
The trick is to have one less tantrum than your child.
The View, weekdays only on ABC.
So, you, thinking of going into private practice in pediatrics?
Someday, probably. Right now, all I'm sure about is that I communicate well with children. I want to help them. And leaving neurology was a good move.
Yeah, I agree. Even though we're all lonesome for you. You're an awfully good doctor, you know.
The feeling's mutual.
You want to sit down?
Sure.
So, where did we get all these mutual feelings, anyway?
My question is, why are things so very mutual tonight? I don't mean to hammer away at this, Pat, but I honestly don't understand what's brought on your sudden burst of enthusiasm.
Is it all so sudden? I was enthusiastic at the dance.
Oh, not like this, Pat. We had a nice evening together, and we've been close in a new way since then, but it's been friendly and casual.
Not casual.
Relax, then. Yeah, that's what's different. You're tense.
Well, you know how it is when you're with somebody you care about.
No, don't do that. Don't charm me. Because I like you fine without it. As a matter of fact, I like you much more than fine. Which probably comes as no surprise whatsoever. With that in mind, can I tell you what I'm thinking?
Okay.
You're uptight about something. Or somebody other than me. It's like I'm getting feedback that doesn't belong to me. You know what I mean?
You mean I'm laying my anxieties on you?
Oh, I don't know. Transferring some of them, maybe. Does that make any sense to you?
All kinds of sense. Between my sister's husband and my brother's wife, things are upside down over at the house. And it's getting to me. I'm uneasy about some other things, too, but I'm not really in touch with them. I'm sorry, it's getting in the way tonight.
It's much better now.
You want some feedback all your own?
Uh-huh.
You're smart.
Oh, thanks.
And I like sitting in the park with you.
My turn. I feel very good about you tonight, right this minute. I'm not in over my head, and that's nice to know. And at the same time, you're my very favorite person to be with.
You're so easy to talk to. And you're beautiful, too. And I want to kiss you.
I wish we could have spent the whole afternoon together, not just lunch.
You don't wish it as much as I do. You know, Pat doesn't realize the self-control I'm exercising. Look, did he make things hard for you when he got home?
Well, Pat was a little cross with me, but I really don't care, because I'm not going to listen to this family anymore.
I like that decisive note in your voice.
Decisive, that's what I am, decisive. I just decided I was going to have lunch with you, so I did. I had a lovely time.
When can we do it again, Dee?
Very soon, as soon as I can find someone to take care of little John.
Well, please, find a sitter who'll stay with him for hours and hours so we can, come back here for dessert.
Poor Roger, you know, you really are very, very patient. And if it wasn't for this whole custody situation, I would bring little John along with me. You understand that, don't you?
Of course. But all that's going to be settled soon, and I know that you're going to win custody of little John.
I have to.
Don't worry. We'll be cautious for a little while longer. I'll make sure we find ways to get together, even if it's only for an hour at Lem's.
You're wonderful.
You too. I love you.
Look, I gotta go right now, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Soon as I know when we can run into Pat again. Pat, I'm gonna drive you half crazy. I'll make it up to you for the rest of our lives.
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.